Hey everybody, RC here. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Shadowrun. Uh, if you're not aware of what the game is and you just stumbled onto this video, I suggest you go back and look at my first video. I give a lot of background information on what Shadowrun is, where the game's coming from, how the game came to be. And this is a newer game based on an old 1980s pen and paper game. So anyway, we have been we to get you up to date. We had a friend named Sam. He was evidently killed. He set up a dead drop to call us and notify us of his death. We've got $100,000 contract to find and bring his killer to justice. And we have been on the prowl. We've met Jake Armitage, who was a mage of some sort or a shaman, and he helped us kind of find the murder site, and that has in turn led us to the Seamstresses Union. And right now we are looking for Coyote, who was the bartender the night that served Jake the night he was killed. So she's probably the last person that saw him alive outside of Jake. So let's see what we can find out. We've come to the Seamstresses Union last episode. We were given the key to Coyote's room. She has been missing for a couple of days. And I'm going to walk in here. Well, this might not even be her room. Not sure. All right, I don't see anything in here. That may have just been an unlocked door. All right, so this gives us some options here. All right, let's just start at the front. All right, the stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. A framed painting of the Chicago skyline. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers. All right, well, let's read through the diary. Nothing like prying into someone's private stuff. There is a receipt between the pages and a diary entry. Read the diary entry. Came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him with the real Paco, but this cutter dreck keeps meshing everything up. I love him, but it's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to be patient, but why does it always have to be one way? So she's giving in and giving in. He's not doing anything. All right, if he ever pulled shit like this again, he'd be out in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded. It won't happen again, I promise. Let's see. All right, let's read the receipt. Browning Max Power pistol from Gin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Interesting. All right, flip to a different page. All right, the second paper. Handwritten poem. Read the diary entry. Oh, I need to start my timer again. Let's see. Hi, Paco. If he's reading it. Hi, Paco. Well, I'm not Paco, and I'm reading it too. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a see you in a few hours and returns later on without a comment. They're not arguing about it, at least. Read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave poetry to others. Nice. Open to the third page, a receipt and an old photograph. So let's look at the pictures. A young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair, a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadows scrawled on it. The receipt is a COD for a special order, 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near the Pike Peak Market. All right. Let's go to the fourth paper. A receipt for a wall safe and a combination 342. Let me write this down because I'm going to need it, I think. 342436. All right. If that's your PIN number out there, you might want to change it because she just exposed you. All right. Let's put the diary back down. And I'm gonna go ahead and go to the wall safe. All right, input the code. Boom. And I got a frag grenade. All right. Now I can check her computer. Now, again, I could deck it and have found the password there. Let me select password recovery. Your first childhood pet. I'm going to put Shadow. Your favorite musical act. The Shadows. Your hometown. I bet she's from Chicago. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see. All right. So I think Shadow was mentioned. All right. I'm going to leave the computer. All right. I don't remember. Let's come back over here. Action movies. Oh, I didn't check this one over here. Boxes. Oh, well, this would be another way that if you follow the clues. So I forget the name. Shadow had to have been her pet, but I don't remember the band. So anyway, but I already got in there, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so she ran with Paco and the Cutters, and she bought a gun from Jen Parks downstairs. All right, so let me talk to Miss Kubota again. Do you know Paco? Maury's Meat Emporium. Coyote's real name is Gina. All right, Starfire Records. So, okay, so that's where we would have had to have found out. All right, so I think Chicago was obvious because of the poster. Anyway, I'm going to come over and meet Jen Parks again. Let's see. She had expected to encounter some kind of paranormal animal at close range. I recommended the Ares Predator, but she couldn't afford it, so she went with the Max Power. What do you have? Well, I already have that, and it's the pistol. Now, this is a submachine gun, shotgun, so she does not have any of the other weapons, which is okay. I mean, there's nothing I can upgrade to. All right. Let's see. What does that tell us to do here? All right. Get into Coyote's computer. Oh, you know what? Well, let's go back upstairs. All right. So maybe there is something else in that computer that we can access. Let's go find out. All right. So Starfire is the band. All right. Let's try this again. All right. Password recovery. All right. Shadow, I am believing. Starfire and Chicago. Password has been reset. All right, so NQPABDST. A lot of times you'll have to write stuff down. It goes into your information and you can relook it up. But all right, oh, here we go. So we're already in. All right, so let's look at calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about the gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Marketplace, due in 30 minutes. All right, contacts. Someone named Paco and access history. Reading about hellhounds and a more than casual interest in vintage action figures. Let's see. All right, well, so we've learned a little bit. She's supposed to meet Paco here in about 30 minutes. And let's see. Now, not sure who to talk to at this point. Coyote has a date. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. Good luck. All right, so take the cab to the next place. All right, so we'll go ahead and head out. And catch the cab. All right, so if we go outside, we'll take the cab. That's good. All right, you catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown Seattle area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadow of a massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. And just to kind of reiterate, the arcologies are just huge pyramids. Think the Great Pyramids of Egypt. And inside of there are the corporate businesses and the apartments that all of their wage slaves or employees work in. And again, it's all self-contained, so you never really have to leave except to go to a club or something, you know. But basically, you stay inside there forever. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike's Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. All right. So now we're in a different part of town and find Coyote's boyfriend, Paco. All right, well, we can see up here this is closed off, so I have to go this way. There's Patrick. I'm going to come over here and listen to what he's talking about. Okay, here's that Universal Brotherhood joint. Join us and change the world. You are a beautiful dwarf, but you could be so much more. That sounds great. Tell me more. We're a family. We strive to be the very best we can. Let's see. All right, well, that's interesting. All right. There's a dead-end street. Refurbished flowers. That's nice. Synth juice. All right, let's come down this way. All right, dead end here. Oh, wait. Oh, there's Paco right there. All right. The kid in front of you. All right, so here's Paco. Watch yourself, little woman. Careful, kid. You Paco. All right. I'm the one who's going to pretend you have better manners. I need to find Coyote. She's missed 2 shifts. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Do you know a fixer named Delilah? The Royale Apartments, drug ring. She's been looking for a way to settle the score. Ever heard of it? All right, so look for Coyote or optional find Maury's Meat Emporium. Well, I know why she was looking for zebra meat. Do you? Well, the clue is, well, let's not spoil it. From reading the Shadowrun books, I got dog on a stick here, and they're not kidding. It's really dog on a stick. All right, here's Manny's Meat Emporium, and there's Manny himself. All right, small meat stand. Why would some people eat it? Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to core security teams to reward hellhounds. They go crazy for the stuff for some reason. All right, 2 days past the pickup time. All right, so we've got zebra meat, and now we need to find Officer Landers. So we have more police here. All right, I'm going to come introduce myself to the officer. Looks like another dead girl. All right, I don't have security. All right, so I can get in and I can talk to Dresden. Coincidence, believe it or not. Three hours. Lucy Warden worked at the Stuffer Shack, just leaving work. They took her eyes. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity. Let's see. Officer Aguirre. What can you tell me about the... Oh, you're the one working for the dead man. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. What can you tell me about the murder? I take it you don't see eye to eye. Any leads? Thanks for your time. Lonely Orphans Fund. All right, so he took a bribe. And all right, that was weird. Let me talk to Dresden again. Can I trust him? All right, so just in and out. I can't get through there. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's take a look at the body. All right. A string of bite marks along her left arm. Let's see if that opens up. Oh, what about the bite marks? All right. So nothing else going on. So we will move out. All right, there's the Stuffer Shack where that girl worked that was killed. All right, let's see. Tears, I take it you knew the Vic. She was legally blind, had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face, but she got new eyes about a year ago. Stroke of good luck. Enemies. Ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting her new eyes. Last time you saw her earlier today. Lucy had a necklace carving with a dragonfly. All right, well, you know what? Let's go and see if we can get that back real quick. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch it. All right. So, yeah, I think if I would have gone straight forward, I would have been busted. Uh, if I would have had the ability to drop my PDA, that would have been cool, but I didn't have that ability. All right, so we'll bring that over to Frank, give him some closure, pick up some more karma. All right, so we got some more karma. All right, 10 karma, so let's go ahead and spin that. So, it's not like most games where you have to level up. You actually gain karma as you go, and it varies from, ability to ability. Let's see. Decking. Able to equip 2 drones. Now, do I want that right now? Maybe. No, I don't think so. I'm going to take the drone combat. Then I'm going to take the intelligence, which gives me a better chance to hit. And then I'll take biotech as well. All right, so that gets me bumped up a little bit. Awesome. All right, so we've done that, and now we are heading to the Royale Apartments. So let's see, junkies down here. We can talk to them. Need some sucro zoom. Yep, here's a $5. Don't really gain anything out of that, but hey. All right, we're going to go ahead and save right here. And we'll overwrite that. Yep. And we'll see if we can get in. Okay, no, that's good. Let's go in. Okay, I'm ready. All right, we've got about 7 minutes left in this episode, so we'll see if we can get through. All right, the Royale Apartments, the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. A few street lamps. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. Rotting trash smell mixed with you don't want to know what it is. These people turn to BTLs, which is better than life. It's a if you remember, we talked about the little slot in your head that you can plug in your laptop, or that that my character uses to plug in to their drone and control them. You can actually plug in a chip kind of like plugging into your USB port, and it's an actual chip that you plug in, and it's called Better Than Life. It's a drug, and it actually brings uh, real life to your brain. Basically, it's so real, that people stay basically virtual reality. And you think you're actually living that life or whatever's in the chip, and it can be programmed with whatever you want it to be. So if you wanted to spend the night with the most beautiful woman in the world, boom, you can get a chip for that. If you want to, be at, a winning streak at the Vegas casinos, boom, you could have that. If you were into, I don't know, something really, really crazy like, butchering someone alive, you could get it set up to do that. Basically, anything that they could program onto a computer chip, you can slot that in your head. And the people that get hooked on these, they're highly addictive. And people that start using them basically will just sit for days and weeks and months and just keep slotting these chips. It's basically like crack cocaine. So not good to start it, but they do call them BTL. So that's what a BTL is. They're not locked. You can hear a junkie crying for another hit, and it's time to find Coyote. All right, so we're in. All right. So it looks like Stevie J gets their rent money and their drug money. All right, so there's a tweaker over here whispering to me. Can you spare some wind? Let's see. My cred stick's a little light too. What can you do for me? And it doesn't do any good to talk to a junkie and tell him to get clean. Let's see. So what can you do in exchange? Maybe I can cred you for some information. All right. Well, sorry I can't help you. Let's see. All right, don't see anything up here. Here's a sad old man. So do I threaten him? Bad day to come around, bit of it a commotion. Pretty young thing came through earlier. A lot more gunfire. He's got the top floor. All right, so that's my objective. All right, let's see. Now this is an extraction. You've been right friendly. All right, so if I had strength or charisma, but let's see. How about we come up here? Move the dresser. All right, so I can send my drone through there. I want to come back up here. All right, let me wander over here just to look around, see if anything pops up. And I am guessing these are lookouts, so we're going to come back over here. All right, I'm going to send my drone through the hole. All right, so my drone went around. I get it. Let's do this. I don't even know what this guy has. All right, so we're up to the penthouse. Might have been nice at one point in time. Now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. The only thing marring the luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter. Someone is being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. Let's see. We've only got a minute 22 left to record here, so we're going to go ahead and put a cut in right here, and then we'll go into combat in the next episode. So thanks for checking this out. Talk to you next time.